Hello value investors, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to talk about Zynga and why I believe that Zynga is actually undervalued. So we're going to talk about its bumpy revenue growth rates. We're going to talk about the reason why the stock has sold off slightly since the summer. Then we're going to bring this all together and talk about its valuation and how it compares with its peers. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to check out our marketplace on Seeking Alpha. It's called Deep Value Returns. You're welcome to do a totally free trial to see if it suits you. And I report high growth stocks with high multiples and low growth stocks with low multiples, so hopefully you'll find something that suits you. So let's get started. So the thing is that it's a gaming company, so its revenues are slightly unpredictable. You're kind of having to report or release all the time new games that are very engaging, and that's very competitive, and that's been translated right here into its revenue growth rates. You can see that at the start of 2020 its revenue growth rates were approximately 52% year over year, and as we've gone through the year they've come down ever so slightly, so that its guidance out into Q4 it's approximately 41%, kind of at the high end. So you're seeing a deceleration as the year progresses. So there's a 10-point deceleration as the year progresses. So that's kind of the reason why the stock has sold off. Another reason the stock has sold off is if you look at its EBITDA margins. When it came out of Q2 2020, its EBITDA margins were 15%, okay? And as we got into Q3, it compressed, and so that its EBITDA margins were just 7%. So that's, investors don't like that kind of unpredictability. What's more, if we go into the guidance for Q4, we can see here on the screen that last year's Q4 was 75 million EBITDA, but going into Q4 this year, its EBITDA is approximately 35 million, so it's a 45% hit to its EBITDA. So investors don't like that kind of uncertainty. What is the EBITDA going to be for Zynga going into next year? So that's a bit of uncertainty, and I can see the reason for the pullback on the stock on that front. Now, here's the thing, right? So if we assume that Zynga's revenue growth rates into 2021 continue to decelerate slightly, so that its year over year comes up at its revenues come up at approximately 2.6 billion for 2021, okay? At this moment in time, investors are paying 3 times forward sales. That's not particularly expensive. We compare that with Glue. So Glue Mobile is growing maybe into next year to approximately 11-12%. That's what analysts are saying. So, and that stock is being priced at 3 times forward sales. So both companies are priced at 3 times forward sales, just that Glue Mobile is growing at significantly slower rates. Same with Electronic Arts. So Electronic Arts coming up at approximately 15% year over year growth rates, but that stock is being priced at 6 times forward sales. So however we look at this, it's difficult to make the case that Zynga is overvalued. It's very difficult. So if compared to Glue Mobile, compared to Electronic Arts, however we look at this, I think that there's a lot of bearishness already being factored into the stock right here. So this is a stock that's very worthwhile following and seeing how things develop. If the guidance comes in at the end of Q4 into Q1 2021 comes up as kind of favorable, it could be worthwhile following this stock a bit more closely. So I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to check out our marketplace on Seeking Alpha. It's called Deep Value Returns. Thank you for listening. Bye.